been a week, packed week, but 7 a.m. on the dot if you're just waking up.
Yeah.
It's our little after show from Wake Up Charlotte. We ended really chatty about liking presents or not.
True.
And
Right.
you said this was like a top survey.
Take a look at
more.
this study right here. 73% of people fake reactions to gifts. So,
Well, you want to be nice, you know.
Sure. There's a fine line here, I think. And so I posted on Twitter, what do you do if you get a present you don't like? 82% of you, 81% of you say, exclaim, I love it.
I love this.
8% of you do what I usually do, deflect and change the topic. I'll usually...
Oh, this is nice socks. Hey, how about
Yeah,
the
exactly.
chowder?
Exactly. I'll change. And then 12% of you politely tell the truth.
Well, okay, so I was thinking you don't say, oh, that's so nice. Like, and then do you kind of fake a little bit?
I have a horrible poker face. Like, I cannot fake things at all, whether it's opening gifts or
That's true.
feigning interest in a topic I don't care about. Like, I'm just not good at it.
And you know, not even can you not fake it. Sometimes your eyes go, ugh.
Precisely. So
Well, at least you're honest.
For this,
I get it all the time.
I'm honest. For this reason, it gives me anxiety to open up presents in front of people.
Oh, because you're like, this is going to be bad.
Oh, I get more nervous about that than almost anything else. If there's a group of people in front of me and I know opening somebody's, oh my gosh,
I will
it's
say,
the worst.
the study found that women are bigger fakers than men.
Shocking.
Really? Women are?
But I think, yeah, and you know, everybody is different. You kind of know, like, my sister doesn't get as excited, but doesn't mean she doesn't absolutely love it.
Sure.
Where, like, my brother, you know, is just like running around the house so excited about this
I like to
thing.
watch little kids' reactions when they get something they
Yeah.
don't like, because they are honest.
They're so honest. They're like, this is crappy.
And they throw it down.
What do you do with this?
And then it's always kind
Where's
of
my
awkward
Barbie doll?
Yeah.
when you're just like staring at them, like, I'm so excited to give this to you. And
The
then
problem
you
is
wait.
this: you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, and the fact that someone's giving you a gift is really nice. Like,
Yeah.
because that means they thought about you and they were trying to. However, I will say there are occasions when it's better to not give a gift.
Yes.
There is this person who will remain nameless at this
Oh,
point.
come on, tell us a name.
I'm not going to. Who I have given really nice gifts
Yes.
to.
It's not me.
Do they live here in Charlotte?
No, they do not. And this person
Uh-oh.
will give me, like, if I give them, let's just say I got them something from Nordstrom.
Yes.
That was around $150.
Whoa, this
Okay.
person must be very important.
Do they live in New York City?
They do.
Oh, gosh. Couldn't be related to you, could they?
Forget it.
Now
I'm
we
not
know
going to say it.
who it is.
Anyway, they sometimes aren't the best gift giver. Let me just say that.
Or they don't react.
But they give you a gift, though, right?
Oh, wait. Oh, you were saying the gift they give you.
Right.
Okay.
She always gives you a gift.
If you, if you pride yourself in being a really good
I'm a
gift
really
giver,
good gift giver.
Yeah, I am too. And
I spend a lot of time.
Thought,
I spend
effort,
all
energy,
year.
yeah,
I have a
100%.
file on my phone that's called gifts.
Yep.
That I have, like, I see something that I like for someone, and I'm like, ooh, they will love this. I'm going to put this in this file. So.
And for that reason, our digital producer, Hank, he tweeted back at me when I posted that. He said, he's the same way, doesn't have a poker face. And he said, thoughtless gifts are the worst.
So my point is,
And
better
so-
than not a gift at all. I feel like it's better to not give a gift at all than give a
Yes.
gift that you know the person just, like, didn't even think about.
Well,
And
they're
you're
buying
like,
a gift because you gave
just
them one.
right, and you're like, what? I just spent all this time and
Yeah.
money and whatever and effort
rather
to
just
get
not
this
have
for
a
you,
gift.
and you got me fuzzy socks.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Cool.
Just don't give me anything.
I will say, yeah, that means a lot, because if you get something in March because it literally reminds you of that person, then that's a really thoughtful gift.
Well, I think also,
Go
like, when you give a gift just to, because you need to, like, check, like, it's, you know, if it's a relative or whatever, that's what I'm talking about. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
just don't give me anything.
100%.
If it's such a pain
I
for
totally
you
agree.
to get me something.
You said that you're the best gift giver in your family, and
Well, no, my dad is.
oh, okay. But that means sometimes that, like, other people get great gifts because you've been really thinking about it, and you don't.
I'm the elf for everybody.
Right.
My dad gives, like, he always gives one amazing gift. And it's always like,
That's what dads are for.
always. And it's always ultra thoughtful. Like, my dad is like, every gift he gives you, you're like, Dad, oh God. And
That's
it's
good.
like always a little bit of a surprise, and you think the day's over, and I'm always like, we're gonna get a gift from Dad. And then he'll trick us sometimes. Like last year, we're like, I guess we're not getting a gift from Dad. This is weird. Where is it? We're all looking. And then the next morning, bam, it was no bag.
See?
Brand new car out there in the parking lot, right?
Thanks, Dad. No.
My dad goes over the top too. I don't know, like he'll send us on scavenger hunts. Like we're running all over the house, down to the lake, up to the mailbox, trying to figure out clues to then find our present.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I just think being thoughtful, it doesn't even matter the price tag, but that's important.
There's a bigger issue here that people feel pressure to get people gifts that they don't necessarily need to. You know, like, and I think that happens in a lot of families of where cousin Susie and Aunt, Jackie and all these other people, you don't need to be getting them gifts 90% of the time.
Well, I feel like I'd rather have people save their money. I have everything I need.
100%.
Do you always throw the gift receipt in there?
I guess.
Guess how much I paid?
No, the gift receipt doesn't have the price.
Yeah.
I know that.
I guess I
If you
usually
throw
would.
the actual
I don't, but I know I don't need to because my gifts are that good.
Somebody is saying, just make sure you got that receipt in there.
Yeah.
This year I'm giving everyone framed pictures of Edison.
Yes.
Good. Everybody.
And everyone should have one.
Everyone in the country should.
Yeah.
have.
Everywhere. I should make a calendar.
We're
Sure.
really learning that Ben's a truck guy.
Right? Who knew?
So
Maybe
we
you'll
have
get this as a
we have
gift.
comments. Who knew Ben was a truck guy?
That's true. I trust. I thought so.
And a pickup truck at that. Can we see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is Tesla's new Cybertruck. They just unveiled it last night.
I don't
and
like the name of it. I think that's the problem.
Cybertruck. I know.
It's a little
I asked
weird.
this morning why is it called Cybertruck, but I don't know. Who knows? But Elon Musk unveiled it. That's what it looks like. Couple shock factors. One, the price is under $40,000, which obviously is still a lot of money, but in comparison to like BMWs and a
Sure.
Tesla,
Sure.
even Teslas are like what, 75,000 minimum.
I don't know.
No.
By the time you customize them and everything.
Well, I think, but in fairness, I think that's also going to be the case with this. I
Like
think
this base model.
It starts at 39, but I think when
Okay.
you start looking at the other
That's
levels, they
probably true.
quickly escalates to
Yeah.
$60, $70, $80,000.
When do these get on the market? When are they out?
They start production in 2021, so we have over a year.
Got some time to save money.
But you probably have to get on the list. Is what I'm
Like a
gonna
waiting
assume.
list.
You have to get on the waiting list. It's $100 to get on the waiting list,
Oh.
and you can. I've already looked into it. Seriously.
That's how
Reno's going to
serious
have
you
one
are,
in
Ben?
2021.
Seriously.
Ben, this is how
Yeah.
serious
If
you are?
you've got to put $100, you can get that back at any point, but it's $100 deposit.
Well, it kind of looks like.
The problem is Tesla keeps your credit card information.
Oh. It kind of looks like Mad Max, like
Yes.
right?
Can you
There's
click
something
through
that-
those?
like
and get,
apocalyptic-
No gifts and
Sci-fi.
Tina Turner
Yeah.
on Thunderdome.
Can we
Yeah.
do we have the picture of where you see the back of it? Big truck with
Back
I think
that
they were-
thing up.
They were loading some.
Because the
something
back of
on
it's
there.
cool. The back of it's
Yeah.
cool.
They're gonna pull up the other tweets.
The
from,
interior is like the other Tesla's super sleek, and then it has just the one screen. I'm a fan.
So they took a sledgehammer to the door, and it did
Sledgehammer.
not even dent.
The sledgehammer was good, but the other thing,
I know. They took a steel ball and
like a wrecking ball. They should have had Miley
even
Cyrus.
That's two songs: Sledgehammer and Wrecking Ball.
Sledgehammer,
And
and
Wrecking
then
Ball.
Miley Cyrus should have been on that wrecking ball and
Yeah.
slammed
I think
into it.
this is it.
Like, that was not smart.
Well, okay, so I mean, they must have tried that, right, in trials, and it didn't break.
Yeah, but then
It's relatively safe then, relatively.
Well, I mean, the ball didn't go through the window,
Yeah,
so
so-
that's pretty.
was it the
impressive.
whole thing is was the whole thing supposed to be like, oh, this won't even make a mark?
Yes,
Yeah.
like it's gonna bounce back off, like just like
It
the
didn't
sledgehammer.
shatter.
That's true.
It didn't shatter, like didn't go through, but Elon Musk, I think his reaction was pretty authentic. He was like,
There you go.
We're gonna
and
fix
think about
that.
the practical purposes of that. I mean, when you think
Right.
about fender benders and
Yes,
things like that,
of course,
that's
safe.
fantastic.
It's very safe.
That's super. That's like
I wonder how heavy it is.
It depends upon the type of metal they used.
I heard that
I
it's,
think it's pretty
that it's
lightweight.
stainless steel because they were talking about
Yeah.
when it comes to painting it. Painting stainless steel is especially difficult. So they're not sure if it's going to come in different colors or if that's it.
oh.
I like it just like that.
Yeah, I do
Okay,
too.
click out of that one and go to the video of like whenever they first are bringing it on stage. It looks like really big, like an actual pickup truck. But then when it's on stage, it looks
doesn't look
kind of
as-
shorter. Like, I don't know, when it was coming up,
I think I saw that it's considered a hybrid, not a
Yeah, I
hybrid,
don't think
but what is it? A crossover.
Crossover.
It's called. I think that's what they're considering a crossover.
It's not a real pickup truck by design.
Sort of like what was it? Impalas back in the day.
There is a shipping Impala. Yeah, you're right.
You know, it's like a
You kind of a truck car
everybody
combination,
thinks it looks like the DeLorean. Do you guys see that from Back to the
Yeah.
Future?
A little bit.
a little.
Yeah. Like, I wonder if they
Not as
got.
low down as a
I wonder if
DeLorean.
they got some of the inspiration from that or not?
I just like the fact that it doesn't look like other cars.
I think it's cool.
Cybertruck.
So are you actually going to put your name on the list, or is this just where you just?
It does kind of look like an origami truck
I honestly, I would consider it. Yeah. I mean,
with the sharp edges.
I wouldn't consider myself a car buff by any means.
Yeah.
But I would actually consider this. Yeah. I think it's just cool.
I wonder how many we're gonna, if we're actually gonna see them in Charlotte. I mean, I definitely think
Sure.
we will.
Of course.
Do you know what I really wish? I wish that our internet worked in this studio.
It's the small things.
That's our next project.
That's gonna be in production in 2022.
Perfect.
About the same time we'll get
wait.
Wi-Fi in the studio.
We'll just build a new studio. How about that?
How long is that going to take, Larry?
Well, we'll talk to
Talk
our
to the-
chief engineer about that.
We know
Yeah.
it's no shave November.
I've always wanted to do
Neither
it.
of you guys are participating.
can't stop
I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah, have you not?
Although
bored?
I'm just
Carolyn
tired.
knows this on Fridays on occasion when I'm feeling
you see
especially
his face?
When I feel especially rebellious.
Is this rebellious?
This
Ben?
is rebellious Ben.
This is as far as rebellious Ben goes.
You do have a slight
Oh,
5 o'clock
yeah,
shadow.
yeah, right?
Yeah. So do you actually? I mean, you get like a full good beard.
No.
No.
I honestly don't.
When I grow a beard, I just look like the worst. I'm talking about a terrible looking person who's unkempt. Just not a.
Like, do you get like a full beard?
Oh yeah, I can, but that doesn't look very.
When did you try this out in your life?
Well, Ben saw me when I was in the hospital.
That's true.
Yeah, when I was in the hospispital, I had the.
I
didn't
did see a
shave
picture of
because
that.
Well, yeah, because why would
Yeah.
you?
Then,
What's
you
the
know, when
point?
I was in college, I did a mustache.
Did you do like a?
Mustache.
A goatee? No.
You did a goatee.
My mustache is just thick. It's not pretty.
So
Not
when you
a
had,
pretty
I had a goatee
so
in
Larry,
college.
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's
Goatee,
I don't want to see that on you.
No, you don't.
When
Nobody
you had long hair,
Yeah.
what,
Did I
like
have a
30 years
beard
ago?
A little more than that. But 30, I mean, I've been at the station at 35. They won't let you have long hair.
Oh, okay, so before then.
A little bit
And how
before
long
that.
was your hair?
It was down to here.
Oh my gosh! Was
did
it
you-
wavy or?
That's straight. My hair's
Did
straight.
you have
Yeah.
a moustache then too?
I had mustache and beard one time. with
Oh
all
my
of that.
God.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
mainly. Those, not,
Larry the hippie.
Larry was auditioning for the musical Hair.
Yes.
I must have been, and that's why I got rejected. They said, "No, get him out of here."
We need photos of this.
Well, you both are
I
very.
think I've seen one.
You probably have, but it's-
You're very
you know,
handsome, and
yeah,
according
right.
to this
I'll-
study, you're the best looking.
Oh yeah, there's a study. Yeah.
I guess it says
These
grab
both
your
are clean-shaven.
razors because it turns out clean-shaven guys are viewed as the best looking. The second is to have, if you're gonna have facial hair, to make sure that it's full but short.
Yeah. I feel like beards have been having their moment now for a while.
They have, yeah.
Mustaches actually are having a moment
Yeah,
as
they
well.
are.
They really are. And actually, I think some guys pull it off pretty well. Like a mustache, I think some guys can pull it off.
My dad says it just itches. He just hates it.
I
It
can't
drives
do
him
it,
crazy.
but
And then we also have that. There was that study where like stuff in people's beards.
Oh my gosh, I remember
Yeah.
that.
That's the problem.
how do you ladies feel about said preferences?
I like facial hair. But so I would agree, the
Well, here's
full and
the-
short.
yeah,
Like
here's
if you're
the
gonna have the
question.
facial hair, I want it to
Yeah.
be full, and then I want it
Yeah.
to be kept.
Yeah.
If a guy has a lot of facial hair, that means if you're close to them, real close, doesn't it? take
When
a
you
little-
kiss them?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I would say when you kiss a smooth face, it is, feels better, but whatever.
Brooke?
I'm trying to think. I've never dated anyone who has like a
Big beard.
full beard, like
Yeah.
like a little bit of whatever.
Never dated anyone in ZZ Top? Beard
No,
down.
No. No.
Like the mountain man? Like
Yeah,
sort of,
man.
yeah,
What,
I
what
think.
was that show? The guys in Louisiana?
Oh yeah, Duck Dynasty.
Yes, those
Yep, yep,
guys.
yep, yep.
Duck Dynasty.
No, thank you.
Long beards.
I'll pull up the Facebook comments if we have
Can you?
anyone talking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because I can't.
it just doesn't load that well.
What else, Rachel?
Before we go,
What else would you like us to discuss?
a couple things I want you guys to weigh in on this week's impeachment hearings because we have gotten almost 400 votes so far
Okay.
Wow.
on our poll. Have this week's hearings helped or hurt President Trump? We don't know. So far, there's no other witnesses that are set to testify, but as you guys pointed out, that could change.
Here's the thing, and we talked about it on this week's Flashpoint, Sunday, 11 a.m., right here on NBC Charlotte.
With Ben Thompson as your host. Moderator.
Regardless of what you think about President Trump, if you're the biggest supporter, if you're his biggest opponent, fast forward 7 or 8 years from now, he's either had a second term or not, and a Democrat president wants to do the same thing and have a phone call like this with Ukraine. What are the rules going forward?
I think
This sets the bar, I think, for
I mean,
what's
what
going to
other?
happen. Yeah.
Because I personally am not comfortable with the idea of a president talking to a foreign power about investigating something like this. I'm not comfortable with it, and it doesn't matter whether it's Donald Trump or it's Barack Obama or George Bush. And I'm not going to be any more comfortable about it when it comes to a Democrat doing the same
But
thing.
you know what? The thing is, we don't really know what's happened in the past with presidents.
I was gonna say,
there's
yeah.
been so
Sure.
much, in secret with just a few people around that we don't know what some presidents have talked about, and I can only imagine going back in history. What if you go back to JFK, Richard Nixon especially, when he talked about Lyndon Johnson, who was quite a character himself. So I mean, I think historically, we don't know what's been said and what's discussed and what deals have been made, that were good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah.
I think the whole everyone we have heard from has not really had complete direct, like, oh, I heard the president say this. It's
Yeah.
always through Rudy Giuliani, his personal attorney, or overheard, or it's always been like second
Yeah.
or third.
No one was sitting like right next to him.
Right. So I think it's an issue because if I were just take the president out of all of this and just take it and use a different topic, right? I wouldn't want to be accused and then convicted of something that no one actually firsthand heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because someone, I heard from him that he said that, that's tough. So
Well,
I
in
feel
reality,
like,
there are transcripts of this. Yeah.
but however, the thing I thought was super interesting is these people write after the fact. They're
Yeah.
not actual transcripts. It's like, do you
Yeah.
remember that? How many things that we can all remember
Sure.
things differently?
But
His perception is everything.
There are real, honest to goodness, transcripts. Everything he says, there's someone.
But we won't be able to ever hear
There's
them.
someone with video of that,
Yeah.
someone with a transcript of that. Every single thing any president says.
That's why I don't
is
understand
in
then
a
how come we
transcript
don't just
form.
listen to that? Why are we going through this
I don't
rigmarole?
think- I'm not sure they can subpoena that.
But you know what I mean? Like, why are we?
I think they can subpoena a lot of that stuff, and just like they can subpoena Giuliani, Pompeo, and all these people, but those people aren't playing ball.
Right, but the bottom line is this. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care whose side you're on. This is costing a lot of money to do this. B, it's taking time away from governing,
Yes.
from all of us.
Yep.
Right? So let's just get the transcripts. Like, if there is an actual thing, like, this is annoying to me then because I didn't really think there were actual real recordings that we could actually
The president
listen
says
to.
and does is on tape, recorded,
Well, then this is
documented.
bananas.
So the other question is, if we don't hear anybody testify, what are the next steps in this?
Then it'll go and they'll vote.
The Congress.
I heard something yesterday. This point right here is Nancy Pelosi's worst nightmare, and this is what she was This is why she dragged her feet up until this point. Is because she doesn't want to find herself at this point where there's nobody else left on the docket to testify,
And not like a big.
and there's not a big
Boom moment, yeah.
like Ambassador Sondland certainly.
Someone going, by the way, I have it right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
certainly.
what now? And we're
Sondland.
headed into the holidays, so just
Yeah.
the whole calendar is not good.
And keep in mind that if this continues to move forward, there are how many people who would be tied up and wouldn't be able to campaign? Elizabeth Warren,
Yep.
Bernie Sanders,
Kamala Harris.
Kamala
Well,
Harris.
the Senate, yeah.
Yep.
So they would be involved in this instead of out campaigning in Iowa or
Yeah.
whatever. So I think that the whole thing is just. I think there are a lot of different moving parts, obviously, that go along with this, and a lot of different motivations and reasons why. But I think at the end of the day, as far as being an American citizen, I just want to know the truth.
Pay attention to if John Bolton testifies. He's the former national security advisor that resigned back in September.
He doesn't want to.
We didn't realize at the time, but that he resigned in the middle of all this. He's the mustachioed gentleman with glasses.
Always very solemn.
Did you call him a mustachio?
Mustachioed.
Yeah, he's the
as
guy
in
who
having
Yes.
a
that must have
mustache.
a big
Right.
mustache.
If he testifies, that could be a game changer, but we don't know what he's going to do.
Mike is saying that he feels like nothing's changing. Like, if you like Trump,
Yeah.
then you like Trump.
Right.
If
I
you
agree.
don't like
I
Trump, then
agree.
you still don't like Trump.
And I feel like even more so, it might be if you like Trump, you like him even more now because you're trying to defend. Like when you have
Sure.
to defend someone,
Sure.
you feel more of a kinship
Yep.
towards them.
Yep.
Right. Well, we'll continue to follow the very latest on that. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
the
it's the weather
forecast.
today. Should be nice and mild. Tomorrow, rain. Sunday, dry. Next week, Monday and Tuesday are good. Wednesday, travel day, rain. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, it's, kind of cool, but still pretty nice.
Not bad.
Quickly, I think we're going to pull up a question that we're asking you throughout the weekend. Leave comments. Where are you spending Thanksgiving? We're going to be giving personalized forecasts on your destination on Wake Up Charlotte on Monday.
Which is very exciting.
Yeah, so comment if you're going to Charleston, Wilmington, staying in Charlotte,
Rangoon,
headed to
Burma.
out west, headed
Yes.
to New York,
love talking
headed
about
to
Rangoon.
Florida. leave a comment, and we'll
Bye-bye.
talk about it on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes, enjoy your weekend.